Hey, Joe, thanks for taking the time. Tell everyone quickly, what you do for work and a bit about yourself.
My name's Joseph. I own a kickboxing gym in Los Angeles and been working with Ian for about 8 to 9 months now. I am 37 years old and I had never been diagnosed with ADHD, and I had never officially put in the time or the work to sit down at a desk and become very productive and efficient. Over the years, my jobs all changed into owning this kickboxing gym, and I needed to sit down at the desk and I needed to start to really run advertising and leads and become very organized. And that's when it came to my realization that I had difficulty doing that. You know, the way the universe works, Ian walked into the gym one day and we had a discussion and I found out what he does. Next thing you know, we're on a call, and the road has been extremely uphill from there in every aspect of my life. I had no organization at my desk. I had no true structure when it comes down to my scheduling, my time blocking, and implementing my ideas and my thoughts into productivity. Right off the bat, in the very beginning of working with you, Ian, a lot of clarity came to me about how my own brain works and about some of the things that I was not really aware of in the past. Almost every week, little things would improve and I would become more aware of things. But it's not just about becoming aware, it's about having structure. And that's what we work on, is about having structure and the little things you have to do to stay committed to that structure.
What had you tried before we worked together for your ADHD, and what caught your attention about the work I do specifically and made you think that, hey, this could really help me?
I had not really ever done anything specifically for my ADHD. I probably always knew I had it. The other jobs and work that I was in, I never had to address it. I was never really at a computer. So when it all changed for me and I was trying to do the computer work, the desk work, the organization, I wasn't even really aware of how much of a difficulty I was having until we spoke and until you kind of showed me some things and some techniques. And that's when I feel like just a light bulb went off. That's when I realized I have to put some work into this.
And what's changed for you now? What are some differences both internally and how you feel and how you think, but also in terms of the results and what you've been able to accomplish since we started working together?
One of the best things I like is that, it was a process and you respected that process, and you didn't drop everything on me at once or ever put me down or make me feel like I wasn't, coming along. You kind of laid things out in front of me and allowed me to change and adapt on my own time frame. If I would have a disagreement or if I didn't quite see something in the same way that you might have told me, you never once told me that's not right or you shouldn't do that. You would just kind of listen and present options to me. And over time, I was able to evaluate the options and realize, oh, Ian was probably right about that. And maybe this is something that I should be doing more of or whatnot. But you never really forced anything down me. In terms of my results or my productivity, when I say it's the little things, it could be as simple as doing a 5-minute meditation or putting on some soft, meditative music and just trying to collect my head, or getting the distractions like phone and TV off, and how important those things are to sitting down at the desk. It's the little things that I think created so much more results than just, you need to sit and do this, this, and this. I think it was the little things surrounding my ADHD and how to harness what the power of it is and use that within the productivity and creating results for yourself.
Just generally, how is the business going and how do you feel about it?
I think that when you're running a business, there are so many different running parts, and it's very easy to not have your finger or not have your focus on a lot of them if you're only focused on one. And I think with our work, we've been able to organize the different aspects of the business so that I can focus on one important thing, but also have a structure in place where the other things are happening. and I'm not losing grip of different parts of the business. From my staff to my clients, I know that the overall experience has improved drastically. I know my advertising and I know my just overall productivity within what I'm doing for the business, it portrays for the clients and for the staff. If you came into the gym before we started working together and now, every single thing in the gym looks different. It's remodeled, the walls are painted, it looks modern, it looks new and feels good. And before that, it looked like it needed to have some work done. We have isolated the highest business revenue stream within the business, focused on that, and made the client experience better so that they want to spend more money on a yearly basis and higher ticket sales. And the signage in the gym, the overall, like I said, it feels modern and sleek and new. When we've been here for 7 or 8 years, and it did not feel that way when we started working together. Within the staff, there's more organization, hiring. One of the biggest things working with you was hiring and the process of hiring people. I had no real structure on how to do that. And as soon as we worked together and you kind of taught me how to organize it, I was having meetings. I was meeting with different people quick and able to find the best staff members, which I've done. I've hired several people that have made a difference within my gym. And I had no idea on how to do that before we started working together. So if you're thinking about making a change in your life and in your business, then you need to work with Accountable and with Ian. Since working with Ian, I have completely redesigned and restructured my entire business. My profit revenues have gone up. My understanding of the importance of certain levers within the business has drastically improved. Not only though, do I want to say, because notice I said change your life and your business. Not only has my business been improved, but my overall life and my understanding of how my brain works, my relationships with people has drastically been improved. I feel like I understand my brain in a way now that I didn't quite understand before, which resonates with my business and all the personal relationships I have around me. Running a business is about your clients and about your staff. And if you want to improve the overall experience that your staff and your clients receive from you, you have to be able to structure your brain and structure your output in a way that can help them and in a way that improves their experience. And since working with Accountable, since working with Ian, it's been drastically different. And it's only been 8 months, but it's a complete 100 flip for me. And if you're looking for something that's going to help improve right away, this is the program to go with. This is the program to put the time into it. And in the very beginning of this, notice I said change your life and your business, because it's not just my business that's changed, but it's my complete understanding of the world around me and how I can better be productive and better improve every aspect and lever of my life. As Ian always talks about, the levers and pulling levers. And work with Accountable, work with Ian if you want to find out which levers to pull and how to organize them the right way. Working with Ian and working with him one-on-one is fantastic, as I've already mentioned, but not just the one-on-one, but the community and the school program and, being on Zooms and being on meetings with other people who are in the same, situation as I am in has been drastically different. I look forward to those meetings. I look forward to hearing what some of these people have to say. Everybody has a different way of looking at something. You might not have thought a certain answer to something or thought a certain way of approaching a situation or a problem until you've heard other people discuss it, or until maybe you've given your input on it and then you hear how other people react to your own input, and it really does change your way of thinking. I don't know how I would, go a week by week without wanting to be in these meetings. I look forward to it. And I look forward to being a part of the community and hearing what these other people, how everything in their life is playing out and how I can take those things and try to improve my life as well.